Hello and welcome. No interruption.
You told me to be more professional.
I love
I am an expert professional.
it. Okay. Welcome to the Endless Watch. Endless Watch.
Endless watch. Gundam Wing.
I need to put. I need to like. I need to put like a poster somewhere to remind me the name. Like it's been a while and my
Yeah.
memory's terrible. I'm like, what have I called it? Do you know what? That's a sign. It's a terrible name. I can't remember it. I remember Gundam bloody Winch because of you. Pain in it. Anyway. We are back. There might have been a gap between this and the last episode going live. I don't know. It depends. I don't know what day it is today. But we are
The last
going.
one went live a week ago. And this one will go live day after tomorrow.
I have things to do.
I don't.
You're not the one editing it though.
That's true.
Anyway, what are we watching? We are on episode 14 of Gundam Wing called The Order to Destroy 01.
And if you're watching along with us, we are just seeing the recap now. The attacks by the 5 Gundams sent by the space colonies, etc., etc. That's what's going on right now. That's the recap of the previously.
I love the art style.
Yeah.
I
like the colors. I like that certain things are just like so bright and vivid, and then other things are so like deliberately mute.
So this would have been cell shaded, right?
Mm.
And I've heard people say that like there is something about the coloring that you get from cell shaded, cell animated anime or cartoons that you just can't match because like the inks that the colors of the inks and all that they would just push, especially in Japan. Like I don't know, it's like a handful of people that would make them, and I think some colors or some types of inks or something are just lost to history now because the people that made them don't make them anymore and didn't pass on the knowledge. And then with digitization or digital anime, it's like
The Order to Destroy 01. Opening credits done.
Wait, so we've already watched this. We're watching this again. I don't remember them being in the library.
Yeah, he was googling where the children of the people he killed are.
Oh my god, is that a mini disc? Do you remember mini discs?
Yeah,
I
remember some kids had mini disc players, and it was like, oh, that's so cool. It was around the time I remember some people visited from London, and one of them had a mini disc player, and I went and bought my first CD.
So you bought your first CD when
because they had a song that they kept playing in their car. So it was in the end Linkin Park. That was why I went and bought. I was like, oh, I really like this song. It's really cool.
What album did you get? The single or was it an album?
It was a single.
Oh, what single was it?
In the end.
Oh,
by Linkin Park. Yeah. So then I went and bought it, and I
what
was
you were
like,
saying in the end it was like goodbye, and I was like, oh.
No, at the end of the story, no.
I'm terrible at this. Oh look, we get to see Relina in a suit.
Yeah, they're coming to see the Rockefeller Foundations. This was a cool explanation. So here we have, what's her name? Now
Lieutenant Noin.
Noin, and she's explaining about the Rockefellers, and people tend to fear large machinery, so that's why they made the mobile suits walk upright and look like people, because they preferred human-looking battle rather than one that played out with buttons and switches.
That makes sense, and also if they like their royalty, right, or their descendants of royalty, they have this idealized view of war of men on horses or fighting sword to sword. So like having.
But also, it makes it feel a bit like a chess game as well.
It does. Because the Rockefeller Foundation were the ones that first, they were the one that funded the creation of mobile suits, right? I think in the universe.
Yeah, so they're the cabal of super rich people behind the scenes that are controlling, and they're like, what government should we fund? What election should we back? Blah, blah, blah. But they're the aristocrats that are actually the people in charge of everything, and they live on this island here.
I don't know. Do all of you
they hang out on this island? Yeah, they like have parties and things. They're having a party now. They're on an island. They arrived by boat. You literally saw them arrive by boat.
Roman pillars. I've got to say that Relina looks very fetching. That suit. It's a very different look to what to her usual outfit, and it's like, I don't know. It's like she has a very boyish look to her, but it's interesting.
She looks like she should have a sword.
Yeah, does she? She might. What an outfit though. Looks phenomenal. Everyone's dressed up to the nines. It's interesting they didn't put her in a dress, they put her in a suit.
Mm.
Because all the
Let's see
other
what the other ladies in this were. I can't remember.
because the people, so this guy here, the guy presenting who might be one of the
Oh yeah, all
elders.
the other women are in.
Yeah, so they're all in dresses.
Yeah.
There is a woman there in a suit in the back there, seen red.
Mm.
So there is one or two, but like Relina is clearly wearing an outfit above what most people are wearing. It's more similar to what the men are wearing, which is a
Mm.
very, I don't know, that I feel like that was purposely done.
Yeah.
Like she's came in, it might have been a choice by Nine, or it might have been a choice by Relina herself, but she came in
Looking
meaning
more like a soldier.
meaning to fight in a
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Maybe it's she's done it on purpose. I mean, it's definitely symbolism there because what she ends up doing something here when she could just be like
But also, I
keeping the
wonder if it's one of Nine's old suits. Because look, Nine is dressed similarly, but like more like a grown up.
Would you still have a suit? I suppose she might. Um, but yeah, we get a bit of backstory on how the Ramafeller Foundation in their random island that's got nothing to related to other islands
Mm.
um, are doing what they're doing and want. It's basically just to maintain power, right?
Yeah. Power, wealth, etc.
The usual stuff. And this is the real enemy of the colonies. This is the
Yeah.
core because they are the core of Oz. They're
Mm.
the reason that Oz exists.
They're the
Um,
enemies of everyone, though.
hmm?
And I think Oz, because initially I thought Oz was like the big powerful, but actually you realize Oz is wanting to be powerful, but also slightly on the leash of these people.
I
'Cause
mean,
these are the funders.
yeah, these are the people that fund it, and they assume that they have power over us. And to be fair, they would have, I think. But as it Trey's right is
Mm.
clearly
Look,
like
here he is
he's here and
playing the game.
he's playing the
S-
game, but he's clearly got his own agenda.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I
So
mean. Like
it's the vibe that you
initially,
get throughout the whole
initially
show.
when I first saw Trez and stuff, I just thought he was the big bad. But he's
But and he kind of he is in a sense,
yeah,
right?
yeah, he
But
is.
like it's more nuanced than that. Like
Yeah,
there is different shades, and then he has enemies within the Ramaphil
yeah.
Foundation. He's got his own
Things to deal with.
things to deal with. It's not to say that he hasn't done horrible things and what he's
No, no,
doing is
no, no.
justified.
I'm not saying he's under their boot, but he's like, do you know what it's like? He's like a vice president that's like secretly running the show, but like still has to
Uh
exist. Not he's not really, but
I
it
kind of
does
get what
remind. Yeah,
I kind of get what you're saying, but he's too charismatic to be that role. Like he's like you see the sun shining, everyone's like welcome. He's the
yeah, yeah,
star
yeah.
child,
Yeah.
right, of the show, right? So Relina has decided to
Take the mic.
take the mic, stand on stage, and say that the Gundams are going to rectify your mistake.
Of all those people trampled under your feet. Nine, pretty impressive jump onto the stage.
I think she's supposed to be really like athletic. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
because the
athletic, but
whole thing
like
about I'm really good at.
special. She's
Yeah,
supposed to be like pretty epic. We just see her against the Gundams, which are basically like overpowered, and she just gets her arse handed to her, and we get a little
flashback.
flashback. Yeah, she looks just. Do you know what? Maybe they are made for each other. Lena does have the same expression as
Mm.
Hero. Um, does Relina know that Zex is her brother?
No,
Because he just literally says sorry. I mean, I know he kind of
other people know,
he,
but she doesn't know.
he doesn't question it when she just thinks that he's making excuses. Because
No, but she's walked away. She doesn't see
oh,
him say that.
oh, okay.
She's walked away by now.
And apparently they're aware
Yeah,
of
it's
the
being
Olympics.
rebuilt, and they're like destroy it.
I'm just
These
checking.
Roma are like destroy the thing. But also the way he was like, what is she on about? It's like, how can you have such little insight? Like you can't be the big powerful people in charge and have so little clue to why others would hate you. Like anyway.
Well, well, I don't want to talk about real life stuff, but being totally out of touch as a member of aristocracy
Yeah,
is is not as surprising as you
yeah.
think.
No, I like. I'm not saying it's unrealistic. I'm saying it's irritating and frustrating.
I mean, that's the aim, right?
Yeah,
That's why they're showing that.
yeah,
So as I see it, from what we've seen of Zex and Trays, is like they're the new generation of aristocracy, right? Or whether
yeah.
they accept it or not. So Trace does. Zex might be different, and they like Trace has talked about the old. He's mentioned something about the elders or the old and previous generation, and he said it in a kind of like a pretty negative way when he's talked
Mm,
about it. Like they have their own idea of what they should be doing as I don't know necessarily as aristocracy, or but what they should be doing or what they
mm.
want. And I feel like some of it aligns.
Yeah, but
Some
also
of it, I think they
I
do
think
differ in some
I
parts.
think the Rockefeller people, it's all about preserving their own power. Whereas Zex, remember a few episodes ago, he stood there looking at a painting of his family, and he was like, "I'm sorry, but Relina will be the person that lives up to your ideals. I'm going to do the dirty work to make it happen."
And then the next scene was her literally taking a gun and aiming it
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Lady Anne.
But like this, like I think he wants peace, and he's like,
So I get that he's taking the kind of Batman path. Not you know, but
yeah,
worse than Batman. Where
Dark
he's like,
Knighting himself.
I will
What is it called? Ascar.
what
I'll Google it. We
what
can carry on. There's a Batman that replaces Bruce Wayne when he's like away. Azrael, Azrael, and Azrael like lives up to Batman's things, but he's also like in the Arkham games. He's a bit crusadery, and
wow.
he's like not opposed to killing people because he's very like ideological and very like fundamental in his approach.
But I think with yeah, but with the Zex, right? It's more of a like he's like we were a peaceful nation because of that we got wrecked.
Mm,
Um, I'm going to get my revenge. But his revenge to me, I can't remember what happens, but I feel like from what how he's talked about it, his revenge, his plan is to get back at the Roma Feral Foundation,
mm,
and he will dirty his hands for trays because some things they agree on, some things they don't.
mm,
But he's willing to like bloody his hands totally and just
mm,
like
mm,
um basically immerse himself in the sewage
mm,
effectively to achieve that so that Relina can be the leader, the pacifist leader that he feels that his kingdom needs and the people. And she ends up it's I mean, to be honest, like Relina's became a bit more tolerable.
mm. Yeah, she's like standing up for herself.
She's less whiny about things, right? And she's talking the thing she talks about is like, you know, for the people and stuff like that. And you're like, why do you care so much? You're a spoiled kid. Like, where is this coming from? Like, it's not that you can't understand it to a degree, but it's
Mm,
like the passion. I don't know. But it's good. It's a lot better than how she's been
yeah, definitely.
early in the show. That guy's got a weird helmet.
Yeah, we're in Paris now. And
Is
it's
that
the
the thing?
daughter of the person that the hero killed. And a bunch of Aries have arrived. They're like, oh no, Oz is here to get her. Quick, keep them away from the residential areas. Leos, open fire.
Wait, are they just opening fire on in a residential area?
I think there was some throwaway line at some point that people have been evacuated.
Oh, I think yeah. So this is their. This must be people loyal to the alliance protecting
Yeah,
her
yeah, yeah.
against Oz.
Oz.
So what are the? Is it the Aries ones that fly?
Yeah. And Leos are the original
Because the Aries
older
seem to
models.
be the ones that Oz specialize in
Yeah.
mostly. Why is this guy jumping out? Huh?
Because he got shot down.
But like, he's in the middle of a war. You wouldn't just jump out.
No. But now they get to listen to the radio.
Look at you got Hero and Boa just like looking so chill.
Yeah, stood in the middle of a battlefield in their shirt and trousers, just like listening in on the enemy
He's
radio.
got his arms crossed, just like nobody. Oh, there's Troa does some epic stuff. I think it's in this episode. Someone's like, "Are we doomed?" The Alliance guys are like, "Oh, are we doomed? We're surrounded."
Yeah, we're getting funneled backwards into the tunnels.
You know, when I think about these areas, I'm like, wouldn't you not just be better with fighter jets or something?
Yeah.
Whoa! So the girl who's the daughter of the admiral, the granddaughter or something, like,
Sylvia
oh yeah,
Noventa.
he's driving at full speed for some reason, and then he's just like, "Oh shit, that's the
And
person
he
I'm here
says
to
her
see."
name and then flips the truck
And gets out,
and
and the
gets
truck's
out
fine.
and is like,
I killed your grandfather.
and he doesn't tell her now, tells her later.
You know, I feel like I wouldn't be surprised. It would be a very hero thing to say, "I killed your grandfather." She just came out. She's like,
Yeah.
"What?" Right. So the remainder of the Alliance soldiers, like 4 of them or something,
Yeah, and they
are
find the Gundam
they're like,
just
"What's
in
this?"
the tunnel.
It's a Gundam. How did they get the truck in there? That's a suit, like a sewer, right? How did they drive the truck in there and not get it stuck? The water seems to be pretty low as well.
Yeah.
And they're just like, "We'll do our best until the pilot returns."
Maybe it's a storm drain. It's like
You
an
know,
overflow
in
thing.
Japan they have a lot of storm drains. That makes
Yeah.
sense. It's huge. Like you can fit multiple mobile suits in it and still have room to like wiggle. He's here. Oh, Troy doing his flips.
Backflip onto the truck.
He is like unbelievable, man.
Yeah. He's very cool.
He is like I kind of hate his character, but he's also awesome.
Yeah.
The rest is up to you, God. These Alliance soldiers just like relying on this guy. Oh, he fucking explodes. And that was the last Leo in the tunnel. And they're like, wait, a Gundam? Oh shit. Gatling gun time. Eat it. Wait, did they just like dodge those bullets?
He just slices them open instead.
He's like, wait, shouldn't I have used that
Before you
first?
stop my ammo.
Before, yeah, what the fuck? That thing seems to be more potent than the Gatling gun.
Yeah.
And then he says, I don't intend to get involved in a battle between Oz and the Alliance while having a fight.
But he
in
said,
a
but I
battle
can't
between-"
afford to let anyone see the Gundam know we're here.
But like someone would have radioed in. They have radios, man. Because he does that again. He does that again in another episode.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, they've radioed in. What the fuck are you even on about?
You said your name was Hiro Yui? Sylvia Noventa!
Oh, and see when he shouts it, it's so crazy.
crazy.
He's like, Sylvia Noventa.
Yeah, and she takes him to the grandfather's grave.
So she doesn't know yet. He's like, oh, I just wanted to see your grandfather's
Yeah.
grave. So he hasn't told her. And now
And he hands her a gun.
in front of the grave, I was the one who killed Marshal Noventa. I made a mistake. I destroyed Marshal Noventa's shuttle. I just realized that the panning of this reminds me of NGS.
Yeah.
Like the way it's shot.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think the deadpan way he's talking helps as well.
So what I find really weird about this whole situation, because he's like, I can't do my mistake. If you want to kill me, you can kill me. Take your revenge. And then, like, he has like a list of all the people that he killed in the shuttle, and he's going to go visit all their families one by one. And it's what Troa says at the end of this episode that just blows my mind, because I can't even begin to understand.
So see that list? Is that all the relatives of the people on the plane? Or
Yeah.
is it just for Marshall Noventa or whatever his name was?
I'm not sure, because like the start of the next episode
Because he's
feels
gonna
like they've
visit her
completed the
grandmother.
list. Yeah.
Maybe he did, but like, honestly, you think
Like, this is where it starts. He'll go to every family member seeking their verdict. Everything he does is thorough and well thought out. I'm like, no, it's
what are you
not.
talking about? This is
He's
fucking
basically
insane.
playing Russian roulette with every single family member, which again they don't define as is it every family member of Naventa or every family member of the entire shuttle people. But it's like, What like
Do you know why he's doing it this way though? The girl's like, why? He's like, it's the only way I can live.
great explanation.
And why did he
Fantastic
leave the gun with
explanation.
her? What, does he have like 20 guns?
Crazy.
You'd think he's on the run, right? So he wouldn't have all like a bunch of guns to just leave with people.
And here we are at Lake Victoria.
Seeing 01 being
Exploded
on a hill. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
And then I think we have a representative from the Rockefeller Foundation inspecting the explosion to make
Inspector
sure.
Acht.
Act. I saw the
He
explosion.
looks like he's got the hat like Odd Job had in James Bond.
He is
He says, "Yeah, I want to confirm it with my own 2 eyes, since I need to prepare a document of my own to satisfy the hardliners of the Rockefeller Foundation."
he just sounds like such an asshole as well.
I know,
Like,
and then
again, he's
later
got a
on,
good
like we'll
voice
bring
for
it up, but he says something like, "I just need to." He says it now. I don't imagine I'll find anything out of the ordinary, but I need to like find Zex Marquis' trip up. I need to take him down because that's how I'll climb up the ranks of the Rockefeller Foundation, by taking out another big head. So it just shows like the Rockefeller people don't care about peace. So this it's just power, and then the rats around it are just trying to clamber to the top as well. What would
I'm
you gain by
assuming
opposing? I don't know what he's thinking, but Rockefeller is taking over this era to move up in the ranks. We just need to prove that sex betrayed his official orders.
also I want to know that Zex has a whole bunch of people that are really, really dedicated to him, because he has a whole team
Mm.
rebuilding the
Zero
Gundam
one
01, right? The enemy that's
against
killed
orders.
so many of their colleagues. Like, these people must be dedicated.
No, but I
to
think
him.
it just like as an engineer, like an R&D sort of situation. If your enemy has a super powerful weapon, and you've now got your hands on it,
Yeah.
surely you would study it, not.
Yes. But would you hand it back over to the enemy?
No,
Because
but they
that's
don't
what
know that's what's going to happen.
They know what's going to happen, because he says, "Why are you doing this?"
Mm.
He goes, "I need to." Zex,
And look,
later
we
on,
see the real O1 under the water.
why would you put it under the water?
Because they
in the
can't fly
same
it out
place?
because the inspectors will see it, so they've got to put it under the water.
You think no one's going to see that with any sort of detection?
Yeah.
But wow, that was the end of the episode.
Just wild beats.
Oh my god, I would just get a bunch of like,
communication.
really not. Oh my god, I don't need this. See, just her staring at you with a miserable face. I'm like, what? Do you know what? This is someone out there
Hello.
likes this. But anyway, no, stop.
Oh, shall I pause that? I was
because
going to the next episode.
right. So we like just getting a little bit of a view of the scenes behind the scenes. We've watched 2 episodes in a row a while back. No, yes, I don't know. That episode we watched a while back. This episode
This one we watched 2 days ago.
So we watched the next one days ago, and so we're catching up. So that's why these are going to be back to back. Oh no, I've ruined it. I've ruined
The magic. The magic of podcasting.
The fucking amazing magic of our podcasts.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Anyway, we're gonna record the next slick, man. This is a slick podcast. Anyway, so I'm Ashmanix. MemeDoc is MemeDoc.
That's me.
And we'll see you soon. See ya.